All right. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
That's the whole funniest part of this thing right here. This one will be up on Christmas. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Maybe Sometime Show, episode 2.
Episode 2.
And we'll be, recapping 2017, talking about where these guys live and where they're currently at. Hanging out, dude. Chilling. So, first side, what are you smoking?
First things first.
We're smoking on some green crack right now. Just some good old Humboldt County outdoor. Nice and tasty, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. So, I wanted to start this thing off today with how 2017 went. This is a long one, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to get up there.
It's fucking crazy.
And it might get gnarly.
Will get gnarly.
So, we started in January. Does anyone even remember that month?
God, that was like a year ago, right?
Pretty much.
I don't know.
We came off that other New Year's. Did you guys do anything cool for New Year's last year?
New Year's last year. Partied. Got drunk.
Usual.
That's cool.
Nothing crazy. You know.
Nice.
Could be fun to do something this year. Not really into celebrating the whole New Year's. I think it's a change in mentality. It's I don't know. It's why don't you start doing everything you wanted to start doing right now? Why wait to the new year? You know, it's just another day. We're all blessed to be alive. So.
Another
Yeah,
year.
I was questioning what really turns the year over.
It's just a day.
A huge ball at the end of the night. Cool.
I mean, I'm about it though. It's fun. It's fun to get dressed up or something.
It's an excuse to party.
Yeah, definitely an excuse to party.
It is a great excuse to party. I think there was one New Year's. There was a Money Mayweather fight on, so that happened, and then it was New Year's. So that was pretty crazy. Kiss somebody, watch somebody beat the shit out of each other, and then get drunk.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to that for sure.
Man. Shit.
But any crazy stories in 2017? Anything that stands out? Anything that was oh fuck, that is true.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about that shit though. Yeah, shout out that.
Yeah, fuck all that. Dude, 2017. Brennen knows about this. I don't know if you can even see this. I got this fucking gnarly ass hand scar this year. Brennen was there when that happened. That was a trip.
Please remind me.
Yeah, you want to talk about that, Brennen? How this all went down? My man's visiting for up in a day. Try to go out exploring and
Dude,
it was on the fence, right?
Some barbed wire.
Oh no.
Rips his hand open.
Were you trying to jump over it?
Yeah. So we weren't. I wouldn't say we were trespassing because we don't trespass asleep or whatever. So we're just exploring this old lighthouse and it's on this really cool view and it was fucking crazy hanging off cliffs with one hand, so reckless. It runs on some unstable cliff. He's just holding.
But you
on.
got over it, right? Wow.
Well,
Actually, nah.
No?
Afterward,
he saw that and he was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was the first time we went around, but there was poison oak.
Yeah. So.
Damn.
So we were just let's hop it, not trying to deal with that.
Yeah. So when we're coming back, we're not taking our chances with the poison oak again, which is dumb. It's if we went through it, we probably already had it anyways. But there's all barbed wire fence, and then right here is the tiniest little section of the fence that didn't have barbed wire on it. So you had hop up and balance on this little bit while everything next to it is barbed wire. I've hopped this before.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was just stoned off my ass or what was going on, but I get up to the top, and as I leap off of it, I guess I nicked myself on the barbed wire. Didn't feel a thing. Literally landed.
Didn't get caught on it, right?
Didn't get caught. And all I saw was this
Thank
line
God.
of red, and I was oh, whoa. I was I cut myself. I'm oh, wait, that's a super deep cut. Oh shit, I can see my fucking inside of my hand and
Dude,
all my muscles and stuff.
Spewing blood.
Leaking blood.
Oh my God.
And I was took off my jacket, and Brennan was yo, put your hand above your heart. So I had it all wrapped up above my heart. And then our other homie was dude, we were 20 minutes away from any hospital.
You made it to the... Did you go to the school one or something?
Yeah, I was I'm not about to pay for any of this, so
No.
we gotta get this treated up for free. And so our homie was alright, bet. Literally mobbed it, got there in 5 minutes, and it's normally 20, 25 minutes.
We're about 20 minutes away from the school,
Yeah.
but the hospital and the school closes in 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
So we got there
made
in
a
5.
Yeah, literally. Jesus.
Literally, I got stitched up and was
How
out of there
stressed
by
were you?
5. I wasn't stressed. I'm just like, damn.
Pretty sure I was more stressed than he was.
Oh my god.
Bro, I hate blood.
You seen it firsthand? Yeah, I hate blood too.
Yeah, that was
It's another thing. I can really only look at my own.
Man.
But even though.
Dude, it was like an eyeball opened up in the center of my hand.
You could see his tendon. It was all white through it.
Oh my god.
Bad.
Dude, I'm just lucky.
Were
I
you
can like
looking
move my
at it all the
thumb.
time?
The more I think about it, like in the moment, I wasn't thinking like this, but like post, I was like, man, if I just nicked it one wrong way, I could like permanently fucked up my movement with my thumb. And
That is true. Oh my god.
That was definitely something.
How was
crazy.
recovery time though?
I was chill. I missed some cross, but that was it. It's all good. But
Like 2 months, 2-3 months.
Like probably like a month. Honestly, I got the stitches out in like 2 weeks, but
Brennen.
it wasn't too bad. That was just one of the few things that happened in 2017. At least I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, and I only like bumped my head today, and I thought it was bad.
End of the world.
This shit hurt, man. God. Cracked my phone screen, bumped my head, got pissed off.
Damn, wow.
Probably would have broke
good,
something
man.
else. But no, I don't think I would have. I probably would have just dropped something again. Oh, there goes the laptop. Great. Well, I mean, geez, man. I would never want to go through anything like that. That's,
Yeah.
to me, the equivalent is like, I don't know, stubbing a toe or tripping up a curb every once in a while.
Not trying to be slicing.
Not
hands
too
and
physical
shit.
over those barbed wire fences.
Oh, just a
The second I saw that, I should have been. You should have been at least like.
it's
Can we go under?
It's a knife cut at a bar fight. You know, this one night, this fool was trying to try me and just nicked me by, and now I got this cool scar to show for it. So I'm not that mad about it.
Damn.
Stories
And
for
what part of the year did that happen in?
That had to have been like March, like April maybe. It was like springtime. It was definitely
Okay.
April or like late March.
Yeah.
He came up and visited. Brennen was just here for a day.
A
dude.
day.
And this
Not
The
even
one
less.
day.
This happened to me, man.
Dude.
God damn.
There for like 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go exploring, guys.
Yeah, let's go
Road
check out
trip.
the old lighthouse, man. Good
Yeah.
times.
Nah.
We've had better times for sure.
Yeah,
We've
definitely.
had our moments.
No, what's
Yeah.
that one spot you guys always go up to? What is that thing called?
What you talking
Where
about?
You got the picture there. This is like above
Oh, the
trees.
smoking the blunt? Top
Yeah.
of the world?
Yeah,
Top
of the world.
Yeah,
Super
best
Top
spot.
of the world, dude.
Best spot.
Easy spot to get to.
Easy.
Yeah, it's like a straight just 20-minute drive, and you're just like literally
Like a
going through the
2-minute walk to
forest.
it.
2-minute walk.
Yeah, but it's like a windy road where you can't even see the car coming like around the other corner.
Oh,
And
wow.
so-
Yes.
This is great, dude. Fucking gorgeous drive. There's actually an observatory up on the way over there too. So it's
Oh,
like
so
way
you
up. It's
passed
like
that?
way up on this hill. So it's right past the observatory, and you get out and you park, and there's like a 2-minute walk to this huge like cliff, and then on like each side is like a couple 100 feet drop, and you're just overlooking like a vast barrage of like redwood trees.
Damn.
It's
Just at the
phenomenal.
top of
That's
Fickle
awesome.
Yeah, top of
You guys just lose track of time when they're.
Dude, that day we smoked like an ounce and 4 blunts probably.
Yeah. It was someone's birthday.
It was Christian's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Christian's
Yeah, it was
birthday.
Christian's
Wow.
birthday.
Shout out.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, good times. Yeah, it's always a good spot to go. I honestly forget about it at times too.
That's what I'm saying.
There's so many
It's like the
other
one spot I'm like,
Strawberry Rock,
whoa.
Anywhere in
It's
Trinidad.
in the
like this
back
one's like-
pocket too.
This was just like not a hike. It's just a leisure like 20-minute drive. We go out, kick it
some
there for like
40s
an
up
hour.
there.
Usually, yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
People go and like it's like on the sides, like people go and like drop shit off there. So
Oh
it's
my
just,
God.
Like,
Refrigerators, like dryers,
Down the hill and
giant-ass
shit.
appliances.
Just
Oh
dumb
my
stuff.
God.
Yeah, you don't want to slip and fall down that cliff. That's
Holy
for
shit.
sure.
So there is like a little loading or drop zone or like where you can park, where like a car
Yeah,
can go, or
you
do
can
you gotta like
park.
trek that shit somewhere
I
and
feel
then
like they'd have to
and-
trek it. It's pretty.
Cool. You park and then like you would just take it on the trail that we were on.
Yeah, like,
Then-
but it's like a 2-minute
Go.
walk holding these giant ass appliances.
Oh my
Goddamn.
God,
Yeah.
dude.
Not,
Kaboom.
not the business for sure.
No, definitely not. That'd be funny to like open a fridge, grab a beer, and then like kick it off the hill.
That'd be a funny video.
Yeah, it would be
It's
a
pretty
funny video.
It's pretty fucked up though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Craigslist to tit it up. Just kidding. Well, I mean, one thing I do like talking about is where we're going next week. That does sound fun.
Yeah.
I want to go. You said Joshua Tree?
Yeah, so I just got a
Whoa.
national park pass.
Joshua Tree,
Trying to
huh?
go to Joshua Tree, never been. And so
Like next week?
yeah, next week could be fun. Could be very fun. But we can just go for like a day hike and then spend the night and get some like sweet like light exposures. The galaxy.
I should go out and get one of those recorders. You know the trigger recorders. It's a release timer.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Word.
So that's the proper word for it. Sorry, but yeah, you plug that thing into the side and it'll go for like a minute or 2 minutes if you want.
On intervals.
Yeah.
Go through.
Yeah, that too.
Like this, is like one of the
Time
best
lapses.
places, like the Stargaze, man. Because like here, I feel like there's like so much pollution nowadays.
It was
like,
just that one time we went out.
We go out, get great ass exposures, and then yeah, it'd be a fun little trip.
I mean, but you guys have clear sky up there as it is, don't you? You can go outside your house and get like at least 25% less pollution in the sky and just see a lot more stars.
Most of it's just light pollution. Since it's such a small city, you know, there's not much lighting it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to go out to wine country just to get a decent picture, and it's not even that good still.
Even that, there's still
trash.
Glow all over.
Yeah, you're like, I have to go above the glow, but even that glow is affecting what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's like more about worrying about if it's going to be cloudy at night or not. If it's not cloudy, you for sure can see the stars. Like the best times are at the beach at night, having like a bonfire at Night River or something.
Damn.
Like a clear night.
That's crazy.
Doesn't get better than that. It's like you can reach out and just grab the stars.
Dude, that's nuts. I was in Hawaii. We went to this, I forget what it was called. Some beach. It was like 12 or 13 feet wide. And it was like a house, like a mansion here, mansion there, and then a tiny little outlet. And we decided to spend the night, and it rained like halfway through the night, so we had to dip. But still, like, set the camera up on the backpack, didn't have a tripod or anything. Shot a picture, clearest thing I've ever shot in my life.
Phew.
Stupid. I was like, get the fuck out of here,
Dude,
bro.
Hawaii's the best. Like,
Stupid.
stargazing, man. Like, shooting stars every few minutes you look up, I feel like.
I saw one.
Really?
Yeah, it was
I'm gonna
nice.
sit there and just losing
It
myself.
was hype.
Looking at the stars.
Well, yeah. I mean, you've been to other the bigger island for sure, though. That's got some stargazing. That's insane.
Way less populated.
Way
What was
less
that
populated.
volcano called? You went all the way to the top of?
Oh, fucking. It starts with a K. I'm not gonna butcher its name. I'm just gonna not.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there.
Yeah,
that
but
would.
it's like Volcano National Park. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Sounds dope.
You can actually see like lava like freaking boiling up and like popping out. It looked like it was like dancing as it was like coming out of the crater. And
All different colors of red, orange, and yellow.
yeah, I was looking in through like a telescope and just watching it bubble up and just like shoot. But also, I went on like a bike ride, and so we went like right at sundown with my other buddy Scott, and we rode bikes like 4 miles to the end of like this cliff, and lava will flow down this cliff and flow into the ocean, and that's how like more land is constantly being created.
Yeah, it
and
just
so,
goes over each other.
and like you see like all like the lava hitting the ocean, like all the smoke shooting up. It's insane.
Yeah.
And then like
I was gonna say.
and then like when the sun set, you see like the glow of the lava. You literally see the lava like running down the fucking mountain.
Yeah,
like,
and then
it's
if you
unreal.
went back in like 30, 40, 50 years, you'd probably see some like distance covered over that.
Yeah, no, it's
Nice.
just constantly just adding to the landmass. It's constantly growing.
Super crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, I heard of this volcano. It was exploding in, I think it was Thailand, and it was going off for like 3 or 4 days straight, and it was affecting the city. The city just mass pollution of smoke and whatever chemicals is coming out of that shit, whatever natural stuff. And it was just like it didn't touch the city or anything yet because it was like 2 or 3 miles away. But the second it does, it's kind of like get the fuck out of there. It's crazy. But I was gonna say, did anyone ask for any presents this year in Christmas?
Bought myself some stuff.
Anything today?
Spoil
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, exactly.
Treat
We're getting to
yourself.
that age though,
Straight up.
honestly. Because it's like you can ask for what it is, but they either might, no disrespect, choose the wrong website or just get you the gift card to get it anyways. So
It doesn't end up getting yourself. You want it.
Yeah.
You get it.
I mean, eventually it'll be like, what's more exciting, getting gifts for other people and like doing white elephant's always fun. That shit is crazy. to
We
me.
were just talking about this the other night. Like the best white elephant gift would be to ice somebody. Get like
Please.
a tall thing of Smirnoff Ice, like the tallest one you can buy.
Yes.
And just wrap that in a box so it doesn't look like it, and then you pass them all around. Somebody gets that, dude. Oh, they're gonna be fucking
2 or 3
living.
people. Oh my
It's in a
God.
box. You just unwrap it. And it's just a huge Smirnoff Ice. Just get them right there in front of everybody. That'd be gold.
And
Yeah.
ice, like
Ice.
Game over, dude.
Yeah,
Sounds so fun.
definitely trying to do that. Maybe I should do that. I'll see, like, maybe on Christmas if the family wants to do that.
Yeah,
Like
like the last
game,
one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just text everyone last minute white elephant gift. Just go for it.
It's like, well, it's still white too, so fuck it. That's
True.
funny.
Yeah.
No, but the last white elephant I was in, they had a VR in it.
Damn.
So you like put your, it's just like the phone ones where you place your phone in it and then it's got the goggles, and then you just like open up the app and then you go and
There's
play
apps
around
on
with
your
and shit.
phone.
Yeah, it's like
Word.
how the star thing works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was super trippy. It was like underwater and shit, and I was like, this is not cool, man. I'm scared.
Goddamn.
I'm
Pretty
scared.
realistic or what?
Yeah, but like when you're drunk, it's not. It's not that fun.
You start spinning or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
You're like, I was drinking something 2 seconds ago, and all of a sudden I'm underneath the ocean. Get me out of here. Yeah, so that's kind of fun, but
All of a sudden I'm underneath the ocean.
decided to get a little festive for this one. See how much that
Christmas
works
after
out.
all.
Only a
It
couple
is,
days
man.
away. Like, what? 5 days? Something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Honestly,
Nah, it is
what's it, the
4
21st?
days.
Every day is Christmas.
Yeah. It can be if you wanted to.
Dude, it's funny. Like, I forget. Like, I don't know. Down here in SoCal, I just get a humor out of this. Everyone here is like, "Oh, Merry Christmas." I don't like to act like, just look like. You know, so
You're
you're
just like-
you're gonna feel people feel uncomfortable. I'm like, nah, dog. It's just like
It's another day
It's on the holidays.
of
It's just
the
a
year.
day, but like. Yeah, it's so weird. Just like everyone gets.
Could
in
be
this
the middle of
mindset
June
time
right
of the
now.
year.
Who
Yeah, it could be
knows?
fucking June for anyone who cares.
Yeah.
Like, why? Like that scene from Grandma's Boy where like Dante's hanging up his Christmas tree and his Christmas lights, he's, like butt naked. He's like, "Dude, it's July. Get the fuck out of here."
Merry
Like,
Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I don't know.
Are we doing anything
Good
big
move.
next year, boys? Anything
Always.
cool?
When aren't
Big
we not
moves.
trying to do anything big?
Yeah,
Jeremy?
it's true.
What
Trying
is
to elevate.
What is the move?
level up.
I don't know.
Well, the move is to move.
Yeah.
The move.
Or
The move.
to not move. I don't know. But yeah. Lately it's like, go somewhere, do something cooler. Because this place, like, I don't know. We've grown up here our lives. And it's a lot. It's too much traffic today. I can't deal with it. I'm on another level with that. I mean, shit, tell me about it.
Dude,
I don't have to
shit.
deal with much, but when I'm staring at it, I'm like, yo, I used to be in that.
I'm just
I know
like,
what the fuck is up.
I'm just like, fuck, I used to get somewhere in 10 minutes. Now it'd be taking me like fucking 20 minutes just to get over here. Like 30 minutes.
0.5 miles.
It's ridiculous.
I went through the whole album and I just was going to Joey's house.
True,
Like,
I'm like, I always base things off like when I'm listening to music. So when a song ends, I can roughly gauge, okay, like 3 minutes has gone by, 4 minutes has gone by. So that's how I'll calculate like how long it took me to get somewhere. It's like how many songs I listened to.
literally,
Like,
that's what I do, yeah.
I'm just like, fuck.
He's like, damn, I'm halfway through this album and I'm still not over here. This is crazy. What the fuck am I doing with my life, guys?
Yeah.
Shit.
Dude, Brennen, what have you been working on lately? Any side projects, anything? Any side stuff going on?
Just schooling, working.
Yeah.
We gotta work on making a
Got
video,
free
dude.
time on.
I really desperately want to make a video with either like Nick or like more people in it or just, I don't know. Because he's working over into that HD, which is gonna be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for that. But the video comes out January and probably be active.
Yeah, that's all.
Might have this going on there. I don't know. Trying to think something out, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Might get that guy on here. But it'd be
Yeah.
sick, dude. Hopefully you come through, Brennan.
Ciao.
It'd be tight. Fucking, I think he said he's almost done with it.
It's never gonna come. Never gonna happen.
I'm hoping
Believe
not,
it
dude.
when I see it.
I hope we get there.
Just kidding.
He's like, here it comes, dude. It's just the trailer again. See you next year. So I did the DC video like 8 years ago. And then again with the Plan B video. P-Rod's like, nah, I'm just going to release this part real quick because no one else has footage. And then I haven't seen a video from like, what was that, 2010? 7 years.
7 years.
7 fucking years, dude.
Time flies.
Hey, but this part won't be in the podcast, dude. I'm cutting this bitch right here. No one needs to know my opinion about P-Rod. Fuck you. But gang.
Fuck you, but gang. So like, ideally, if you were to plan your next trip, like, where would you want to go? Like, what's on the top of your list? Anybody?
I want to go back to San Francisco, dude.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Hate San Fran.
Yeah,
Never
you
liked
fucking
San
wish.
Not a
Yeah,
city,
okay.
not a city guy.
Trying to spice it up right
Nah.
now. Okay, boy. Yeah. What's the worst thing you hate about it though?
Yeah.
Traffic.
Traffic,
People.
dude. Joey was speeding the fuck out of that place.
Oh,
it was
dude,
nice.
you gotta learn how to navigate that shit. Like, by then,
You really
like,
do.
It took me a few times, but I got it down. Where like you don't wait for nobody, just swerving in and out, and like no one's paying attention, so everyone's like swinging into you or just backing out, and you're like, just like all over that shit.
Gotta deal with the
It's
tram,
like a hawk,
trolley,
dude.
getting across the bridge.
Yeah.
But that's why it's like, fuck, dude.
crazy.
If I were to,
There's a lot of
like, you
tourists.
could just never own a car. Like if I own a car, I'd fucking kill myself. I'd
No.
live in there.
Is
Like,
public transit really that hard in that city to get around with?
It's just like
Something
imagine
to get used to.
Something you get used to.
Imagine you're trying to get like
Sounds dope.
groceries and you're just like riding on like the bar.
Yeah,
or,
but
like,
if you have
the
a skateboard,
bus.
True.
that city sounds dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
bored.
want to try to skate up like so many hills.
That
Holding
is true. Well, I
all
mean,
your
with
shit.
public transportation,
Yeah,
you might get that much faster. I don't know.
true.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I like SF a lot now, but it's too expensive to live there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
weird coming from like a quiet, like super small rural area, and then like the city. It's like, whoa, like this is what's going on right now. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, wild.
Well, that's insane, dude. I watched this Vice video last night that was talking about like it was between 4 different categories.
Yeah.
It was Syria, what was it? Yeah, Syria, the Ukraine, I believe the United States and North Korea, and then the final one was Russia. There was another one because 2 of them were like lumped together. And so, like, have you been hearing what's going on in Syria? Like the most ridiculous revolution. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Well, do you know how like a lot of that shit started?
yeah, it's there's too many things to say about how it started if you put it that way. Like,
I think like
there was a chain reaction according to a lot of politicians on why that happened. But like, our participation in it doesn't help what Russia thinks of us.
I
So
don't give a fuck. I don't think so.
it's true, but like,
Yeah, no. What's crazy is like why it's so significant. It's like the first war, like on like because of climate change. Like these fools literally couldn't grow any food or anything, and like there's like people out there just starving and dying. So like there's no like government structure. So like, a civil war like erupts inside itself, and it's like more and more that's gonna start happening.
well, and then you
Like,
push like 3 or 4 different militaries onto each other
Yeah.
in one separate country. Like, nothing good is gonna happen because of that.
No.
I mean,
yeah,
2
it's
countries
just-
don't do anything, and one country tries to fight, and then I don't know what happens after that. Like, do you want to come to a stalemate and then make a deal out of this, or just join NATO and not have to deal with Russia? Like, that was another piece of it too.
yeah.
It was like, it was based around their ecological changes, like their rights for green and solar technology and stuff like that, and then them joining NATO. And I was like,
In
ugh.
terms of Russia.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Russia
'cause
won't ever like.
No, yeah, they're super on the fossil fuels.
Yeah.
They're banking so much on oil. They're never gonna go even try to switch green. Yeah.
It's another thing, dude. Respect to Russian people in America and like other countries, but they have like a piece of pride in their own country that I don't think any American will ever have in America. You
Dude,
know?
I think like if you do have that much pride in America, it's like you not know what the fuck's going on right now. Like how could
Yeah.
how could you be stoked?
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
Life is crazy, man. We'll have a lot to deal with in the coming years. The Tesla trucks, you know, the giant
The
18 wheel,
semis?
yeah, the semis.
They're gnar.
Amazon just bought like 25 orders of shipments of them, so I don't know how many of them come in a shipment, but like think about how many millions of dollars that is per one.
Yeah.
I think it's like $2 or $3 million per one.
Totally.
Some ridiculous package like that.
The
So you buy
technology in
like
them's
20
crazy.
of them? Ugh. It's
Dude,
insane. Yeah,
well,
the technology.
Honestly, I'm not all for like Teslas and that stuff, but that's like so much better because there's so many Amazon trucks on the road like every single day, and like how do you think they have like 1-2 day deliveries? It's like constantly in and out, and so they're locating like their like shipment headquarters closer and closer to like all these valleys and cities, and so like I'd rather have those trucks driving around than like all the other
Yeah, I mean,
Amazon
you have a
trucks.
person
and their
assistant
carbon
who just hands out
imprints.
packages in the truck. He doesn't even drive it.
Yeah, or just like it's all coming in and out of warehouses, rather, honestly.
Yeah,
More of
it's
that
true.
shit.
But I don't know what happens if like one of those trucks just kind of goes down, or like it dies, or it goes dead, or crashes, or I don't know.
Fuck 'em, we switched to drones. We don't need trucks.
Yeah, right. Apparently, you can like in bigger cities, you can get drone shipments of food and stuff like that. You can get like Uber drone or some shit. I don't
Uber
know.
drone.
I'm like
I have
so.
no idea.
I'm so out of the loop with like the different apps that you can get like food delivered to you. Like that shit blows my mind, and not know
Yeah.
that was a thing.
Yo,
It's
there's
been a
an-
thing for like a minute. Like,
Joey,
Uber Eats.
There's an app called HQ where you can go on at noon every day in California time. So it'd be 3 o'clock in East Coast, and then
Okay.
again at 6 o'clock. And you can go in. It's a 12-question trivia game, and you can win upwards of $1,500 each round.
No way.
But who's like giving out money? And, like,
It's the
how's
company,
that
dude.
work?
Yo, so after like, so at noon, you hit start, and then yeah, like what time is it right now? Oh shit, there's one going on right this second. No
Wait.
fucking, no, I think it's 6 o'clock. If it's 9 o'clock, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
So but at noon you log on, and then there's a talk show guy, and it ends up being like after at 12:05 they start the game, and it's like 300 to 400,000 people playing this game for $1,500. It's crazy. And then whoever wins it, they split the pot. And then the one at 6 o'clock is like 10 grand sometimes.
Damn.
And the one on
So-
Christmas, it would probably be like ridiculous.
How many people can play at once? Like anyone in California can log on at this time and try to win this money?
Anyone in the United States, I think, right now.
Is it a subscription or?
No, it's free. You just you have to link it up with your PayPal though. That's the
Okay.
only thing. So if you have a PayPal account, you can play this game.
Okay.
And they put all the money as gifts into your PayPal account when you get it, so you can get the transaction for free.
How is this company making money? Like the company at the
Ad
top?
space.
Oh, okay.
Hell
Fair-
yeah,
fair
dude.
enough.
It's easy. And clickbait. They have
Yeah.
300,000 to 400,000 people on one thing.
Just trafficking through it.
Yeah, just getting money off of those service lines. Insane, dude.
It's like let's find
So
a way that we
crazy.
can surge so many people onto this at once, and then like get all this advertisement exposed, and then just everyone's profiting.
It's super fun though, dude. The first question is always like ridiculously easy, and so it knocks out about a third of the people. I don't know why. I figure because like some children are playing, or like older people that haven't
You have to get
played the
12
game
in
too
a
much.
row?
Yeah, you literally have to get 12 in a row because
Okay.
you get knocked out first round. Or if you have a ridiculous amount of lives, because you can buy lives in that game too. But like no one's ever buying lives. You just log on real quick. You get one chance to play, or two chances to play every day. So I've gone to the fourth question before. It was lit.
How much time do you get per question?
10 seconds from the second he starts reading it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so by the
Jesus.
time he's done reading it, there's 3 seconds. So you never wait for him to read it, dude.
You're just picking
You
it.
do. Boom, go. Got it, yeah. Like, where was Taekwondo
That's cool.
invented? And it said the Philippines, Korea, China. I put the Philippines, dude. It's Korea. I should have put Korea. Like,
Fuck.
damn. But yeah, that's one of the really fun things that I saw recently. So I decided to play.
What's it called?
It's called HQ. It's really fun, dude. Highly suggest. And you can play with a lot of friends too. It helps out because if you and your friends keep going and helping each other out, and then you get competitive when you guys get to like question 10 or 11 and you start fucking with each other, then one person's out. They just got more money than the homie that's in the room, but then someone across the country just got another like $250 if only like 4
Crazy.
people won. Yeah. So like 30 people won this morning. They only got like $36 out of it each. So sometimes the pot's low when more people win, but sometimes it's bigger. And then at night, sometimes it jumps. It's ridiculous. It's so cool.
And
Heck yeah.
only first place gets money?
Yeah. Super cutthroat, dude. But I guess that's how you, I could see people like on the leaderboards who are just making like thousands of dollars off this shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So crazy to me. Yeah, man, this is the Christmas episode. Appreciate you guys coming on real quick.
Yeah, do you guys have any like holiday traditions? You guys, because like I feel like as you get older, like traditions start to kind of die or like phase out. Me
They
personally,
do.
like things don't mean as much to me. Like I enjoy spending time
Definitely.
with the fam, but it's like I don't care. Like when we were, maybe as a kid you're always trying to like play like different games, and like you had like that expectation, like that one meal you're looking forward to, or like everyone has to wear like a Christmas. I don't know.
Grandma's cookies, dude.
Grandma's cookies.
Straight up, real shit.
Facts.
Yeah, she would make like mini ones too. So there were like mini chocolate chip ones, mini white chocolate chip, mini red velvet chocolate chip, mini chocolate chip, like crazy shit all across the board. And then she'd do like Clive bars, which are like nuts with chocolate drizzled over them and shit like that, and just like make random shit in the kitchen while she's baking. And I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Yo, wizard.
Drinks the wine. Hell yeah, getting lit.
Yeah, definitely drink a lot of wine with the family. It's always
sounds fun.
Got a lot of wine drinkers.
Yeah, I feel it. Most definitely. Especially when you're like around family and it's the holidays.
Yeah.
Wine sounds like the move, or like champagne. But champagne's definitely like New Year's Eve. Ugh,
Yeah.
Almond champagne. Never again.
Drinking way too much champagne.
Dude, what's this positionality bullshit you keep asking me about?
Oh, positionality. That's a weird one. It's kind of cool. I feel like as a young person, when you're like developing this world, you start to get more of a sense of your positionality, which is like, I guess it's kind of like where you're coming from, how you view things now, and where you hope to go. And so it's like, me is something I'm like constantly juggling, trying to figure out. Like one way, like I'm totally thinking this now, like my mind shifts and I'm going this whole other route. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I guess, okay, like,
I mean, sort of like you picking up a book and opening it from like beginning, middle to end.
Yeah.
Is that kind of how you feel?
I guess it's like in context is like you find one route to say I'm doing this whole environmental lens, and like that's cool, and I'm really like passionate about climate change and things of that nature. But then I started like, okay, that's a big problem, and like how does one person do anything? So I'm like trying to figure out ways to like reach more people at once, because there's a lot one person can do. But I'm like, I'm interested in this whole media route, so I like really picked up photography, and I really like the aspect of trying to combine like social justice or environmental justice and social justice, but more so environmental justice in terms of like photography, getting that picture out to a bigger audience to try to orchestrate change. So like my positionality goes from like one subject taking over, transforming into another. And then now, like, Jeremy's got me super hyped because he's doing a lot of videography stuff recently, too. And so that's kind of, like, one of the routes I'm getting into.
Yes.
And so it's like, oh, yeah, I like environmental and social justice. But then it's like, now my positionality is shifting where it's like I'm focusing on that on, like, a more local scale and trying to solve problems in my community, more so healing natural landscapes and, like, things of that nature. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. We just all keep evolving, so it's like, it's cool how like you just get.
And it's within your reach too. So
yeah,
like, so that's another really great part.
Yeah.
You're not like afraid to be like, oh, if I go step into this thing, it's not gonna like do anything for me. You're just like, yeah, I already know what that is. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna get that, and then I'm done with that.
Yeah, it's like I have like no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. So like things just keep unfolding, and I think that positionality is cool because like things just like continue to come in and capture interest, and not one person can just like shift all around.
It's true. Yeah. Like you're gonna go through different stages, Brennen, like what you're doing right now, and like how you can move up to the next level after that, or like meet some newer people.
Always just some progression.
Yeah, I always think about that, like who you're gonna meet in life and like what you're gonna figure out, because you really don't know. Like everything's already there. I struggle with that a lot. Like you know that like science, technology, it's already out there. And there's no obligation for us to understand any of it, so we have to go and figure it out.
Yeah.
That kills me, dude.
It's like everything's all there, and it's just like we don't know it yet because we haven't like even like deciphered, or it's like encrypted right now, so we haven't gotten it out yet.
Yeah. But to it's just like,
yeah, it's just a thing. It's just like, hey,
we're just waiting for you to figure it out over here. We're still gonna chill. And I'm like, dude, what the hell?
Damn.
Like, you're telling me that I came from some little Todd and didn't know shit, and all of a sudden I know shit, like.
But it's like at the same time, maybe I know shit now, but I feel like I knew way more back then because like everything wasn't like the layout wasn't so set of like this is kind of how things are.
Yeah, you don't.
And so it's
you didn't have a jump to like an opinion, so to say. You kind of just formed it as it came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thoughts are just so pure.
I struggle with
man.
a little bit of that.
And that's how like you access these different like technologies and like you figure it out because you're thinking outside like.
Yeah.
their realms. I feel
It's like hitting that California roll, but like someone on the other side of the street hit it before you, and you're just like, "Hey, you need to stop at the stop sign." It's like, but dude, you didn't stop at the stop sign either, you fucker. Like, that's the society we live in now.
Yeah.
We deal with people who just objectify rather than like persuade or try to learn an alternative option to figure something out. They're just like, oh, you or someone did this, or like, this is the answer to it right here. It's like, no, why can't you just be curious, or like want to figure it out naturally, or like let it figure itself out, you know? Like, that's why when I pose a question or like think of something, I'm like, I don't need to understand it if I can't get it on the jump, or if like it doesn't take enough time to study something and understand it that way, then there's really no point in learning it. Like, what am I going to get out of a fidget spinner? Absolutely nothing. Why learn that? To spin something? You're going to tell me it has something to do with gravity? Yes, I know that. I've already figured it out. I've came to the conclusion. I'm going to move along.
Yeah, things will have their impact and just
Probably go
fade
shoot a
away.
basketball.
Yeah.
That has a greater effect on like gravity and anything else than fucking sitting here with my fingers. But I mean, we do that, so
True.
sometimes, maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah, man. It's been way too cold in California lately. We could talk about that.
Way too cold. It's fucking December. Of course it's gonna be cold.
It's the first day of winter. It's the first day of winter officially.
First day of winter.
Need to,
Shouts out.
need to get warmer, dude.
Yeah.
I really want to get into the subject of like small weekend traveling, man. You know how rejuvenating that can be for the mind, body, and soul to like keep you out of some sort of depression. Like just going up to the mountain
Yeah.
like that yesterday, that was probably like, I get to get out of the town for a fucking day.
Exactly.
I get to hit the slopes. I get to like do whatever the fuck I want to do on the mountain, and then like go home and be chill, dude. And no one's gonna fucking pressure me or do anything about it, you know? That sounds fucking dope. Like,
Yeah.
I went to SF. That was.
Yeah,
I need more
that's
of
cool.
those, dude. It sounds really fun.
A nice, just a nice, maybe camping getaway too, because it just gets your mind out of the town for I had that funk too, where I was just sitting there,
Not
getting
shower
just
for
the
2
same
days.
shit all day,
Or,
just
like,
get after it.
If you come back all fucked up, you can recharge.
Usually,
Because sometimes you can get fucked up
usually
on camping trips. You never know.
recharging on the way home.
Yeah, pretty much. You drive there, I'll drive home.
Yeah, that's what
Type
it's
shit.
worse. You're hungover
Yeah.
as shit from a long drive.
Yeah.
I've woke up and I've just been like, fuck, dude, I gotta drive 8 hours right now. And my head's just ringing. I'm like, you kidding me?
Yeah. What's the hangover process? What's the perfect hangover process for you, Trey?
Sleep.
Sleep? Yeah.
If I don't get enough
That's probably
sleep.
the only one.
Yeah.
Cold water, ice water, and sleep.
Ice water and sleep.
The water right when you wake
Hydration. Yeah. And if you're not drunk yet enough the night before, you take some Advil to save you the morning after. I did that one time. I was like, oh my God. Didn't wake up with a headache. Yes.
up.
Sick.
Yeah, dude, sometimes eating food makes me feel shittier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do it all day if I eat.
Like when me and Chris woke up that other night, the next morning, went to Denny's after we got his shit, stared at the food. I ate like 5 fries and I was like, I can't do this. And I straight up ordered like a water and an orange juice, and then I drank them together because the orange juice was like way too oversaturated and like pure. That's how hungover I was.
Goddamn.
It's kind of fucked up. I mean,
Yeah,
like you said,
that's
though, you
weird.
did come up with a great point, though, Joey. It really doesn't
Dude,
matter at all,
I always-
anyways.
yeah,
I'm gonna live my life the same way, and so are you
Dude,
guys.
sometimes I'm like, how stupid do I sound? I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't want to drink, so I'm gonna not be drinking in 2018, but I'm gonna be so shit-faced, hammered the night going into that new year, and I wake
Yeah.
up and
Yeah.
I feel so bad. The only thing I'm gonna have to do is keep drinking.
But there's nothing to feel bad about that for. Like, that's the cool
Nah.
part.
Yeah, one time.
'Cause it's just another day.
Yeah.
It's the next month.
Whew.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's society or something. We just like restarts
Mhm.
for some reason. It's kind of weird. Like, new game. Like, here's the next edition. Like, play something new. Or like, here we go. It's next on. Kind of lame, dude.
It's like
Something just goes on if it just goes on. I mean, time does go on. Like, they do that by the year. The year doesn't restart, but like numeral wise, but it's just kind of lame that we go from December to January. It's like, shouldn't we have another month after December and like the months just go and go and go and we just keep creating them?
Nah,
or
we
doing
run out
like,
of words.
Yeah.
We didn't even want to, because like then you can't even go back and reference months because like they all blend so fast. You'd have to like make months longer than 30 days because you're trying to think of like one month that happened like 7 years ago, and you're trying to, and there was also like 12 other different or 11 other different months.
It's already
in
that hard.
year.
Yeah.
So that's like right now it's so 7 years, and you're thinking like 7 times 12 different months a year for 7 years. You're like, fuck, dude. When did that month exist? Oh, that month happened in like 2019.
Yeah, and I have no memory bank of that whatsoever.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's too hard.
Memory bank.
It's crazy.
feels
Like,
depleted.
I know, but at the same time, you ever like think of a memory, but don't have the specific date or year or whatever when it happened? It happens to me all the time.
Never.
Whenever someone's like, "Oh, you remember this?" Like when I'm like, "Yo, what was your first rock concert?" You know, that type of question, and you go, "Oh, well, it was Van Halen," but and then you don't remember the year. Like, you remember everything that went on that night. I got spilled shit on.
Yeah.
With the camera that I was holding, like that type of shit.
You have like no context, like what year that might be, unless if you can think of another event, a memorable event that happened around the time of that concert or something. So like, oh yeah, maybe these two things happened in this year. That's how I remember like what year it was.
Similar to birthdays, like you really only remember. Do you remember 16th birthday or like
my 16th birthday?
I didn't get a car or anything like that.
I don't think I did. Nah, one was lame actually.
Yeah.
I don't think I did anything.
It's just the solid, like, get a car, go out to dinner. I mean, 21's the banger, but that's about it. 18's like, oh, fuck, someone shouts your birthday the whole night, and they say you're going to prison if you do anything stupid. But we all know that's 21. So
Yeah. Did not end up in jail.
it's when the real havoc starts.
Birthday. Shouts out. Yeah.
Yeah, so what are some of the ways we can step up our partying game, Joey?
Drinking water, reading the Bible, and going to bed by 9 p.m.
9 p.m.?
Yeah, 9 p.m. is a good time. I've been going to sleep like before 10 lately, but like,
Yeah.
you're in bed by 9, you're going to wake up.
You get
ready
the
to
early
take on
start.
world.
Yeah.
But then if you're like me, you're like killing it in the morning, and then like you get super tired and just like hit the day slump.
Oh yeah.
Day slump.
Happens.
Have to.
Can't, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I just slept all night.
Sink
Why am I
it
already
into the
tired?
couch.
You're
I know.
just tired.
It's like kind of. You ever like wake up in the middle of the night like, what the fuck am I doing up right now?
Oh yeah.
Can't go back to sleep.
Not
End
chill.
up getting into like Rick and Morty season 3 or some shit. It's another thing I want to talk about eventually. Where's the next
yeah.
Rick and Morty at?
Soon.
Soon my ass.
Yeah.
Soon as in they probably already got like half the season if they're way smarter than me. That's what I'd like to say. Give them the benefit of the doubt that they probably never stop working or like go on long vacations or shit. I don't know.
Pretty sick job though, honestly.
Pretty sick job.
Yeah.
That dude got fucked up for one of the parts that Rick was drunk in. What's his face? The main guy?
Yeah.
Wasn't I think it was Roland. Yeah.
The voice actor.
Yeah. But he drank like tequila and vodka, and every time he would fuck up, he'd just be like, "Hand me a shot, dude. I need to get another one in. I'm fucking up because I'm not fucked up yet."
You really gotta be slurring it.
Yeah. And he's like doing the Rick burp and everything like that, and I'm like, oh my god, dude. He's like, was that good? I'll do it again.
Dude,
and I'm like, oh fuck.
Imagine running into a photo party and you're like, you just burst like that, and you're like,
At like a
"It's
Jamie
Rick."
Foxx party or some shit like
it's
that.
it's
That'd be so
it's
lit.
Like, it's fucking Rick, dude. I
Yeah.
know it's Rick. I just fucking heard him burp.
And he does like Morty too. Does it in front of you. Oh my god. If I was him, honestly, dude, I'd be going to celebrity parties, probably Jamie Foxx's because those sound like the most lit. Have you ever heard those things?
Jamie Foxx.
Oh my god, they're so cool, dude. He literally will throw a party for like $400 or $500, have like KFC catered and like a shit ton of Ciroc liquor because they'll invite P Diddy, and then everybody will come, and then it's done in like 3 or 4 hours. Nobody got kicked out. There's security at the door. That sounds dope. Sounds fucking dope.
Shuts out.
Shouts out, dude. Shouts out the Christmas episode. Thanks for watching, dude.
Ciao.
Peace.